Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time of visiting this channel, I would like you to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video you will get notified as soon as possible. Yeah, so we are going into a new week and we are just at the start of a new month. All right, yeah, so I mean the month of June wasn't good to us. Yeah, the month of June wasn't good to us, and so we hope to see what July, the month of July, has for us. All right, July is one of my critical months in the year. All right, July is one of my critical months in the year. All right, and I mean, as time goes on, you get to know why. All right, yeah. So let's see what the market has for us so far as the month of July is concerned. All right, so if you can be very observant, you may be asking yourself, what is the meaning of this PMH and then PML that I've outlined here? All right, so this is my previous monthly high. All right, so this is the high June made and this is the low that June made. So looking at price from a higher time frame perspective, we are still seeing what price is still in an uptrend. All right, price is in an uptrend. Price has broken what the previous highs and respecting the lows. So I'm still seeing price in a bullish environment, and so if we are going to continue to see that bullishness happening, I want to see price break. All right, I want to see price break this previous monthly high. All right, yes, before I can clearly see that price is going to continue its bullishness. But if it doesn't happen that way, if price fails to break this, just as we've seen previously, where we saw price moving up on Thursday and we saw a quick drop Friday, to price try to move up to clear this high, but it failed. All right, we saw a quick rejection getting to the close of the day on Friday. All right, so going into next week, I'll be very observant to see if price will be able to break this high. If you break this high, you're going to see price continuing to the upside. If not, we are going to see price move a little bit to within this range. All right, yeah, so definitely I'm going to work within this range. If it breaks above this range, then I'll anticipate bullishness on the dollar index. But if it doesn't break above, then definitely price was stuck within this range for a while. That is, if you are going to see bearishness on a dollar index, price is going to stuck within this range for a while before we see a move to the downside. So that is my plan for the dollar index. So far as the dollar index is concerned, I don't have a direct bias, all right, until I see this high or until I see how price reacts within this high. All right, yeah, so that is just that for the dollar index. Let's look at what is happening on the AUDUSD. All right, yeah, so for AUDUSD, it's I'm really seeing something interesting here. All right, yes, we've seen price breaking this low. So going into next week, I want to see how price will react, because definitely we're going to see a pullback to this area. If price respects this low, then definitely we are going to see price push to the downside. But if this low is violated, all right, if price breaks back into this low, then definitely we are going to see this liquidity being attacked and for price to come back here. So going into next week, I would be very, very observant to see how price reacts when it gets back into this area. But let's look at lower time frame and see what is happening. All right, let's look at lower time frame and see what is happening. Yes, so I think we are seeing everything's clearer on the lower time frame. Yes, so it's just a matter of price getting back to this zone. All right, yeah, so if price gets back to this zone and we are going to see price continue to the downside, there's going to be multiple wick rejection in here. That is what I'm expecting to see if price fails to break back to this zone. But if price breaks back to the zone, and then we are going to see price come back, retest, and then we start seeing a push to the upside. All right, yeah, so going into next week, that is going to be my plan for AUDUSD, not forgetting the NFP. All right, yes, so I'm really expecting the NFP to give us a clue as to where price wants to move to. All right, yeah, so that is my expectation on AUDUSD. Let's look at what is happening on NZDUSD. Let's quickly look at what is happening on NZD. So for NZDUSD too, I think the same thing, but look at something here. All right, let's go to the origin of this huge area I've drawn out. All right, yes, let's quickly go to, yeah, so we are really at a critical level, at a critical zone on the NZDUSD monthly time frame. So going into this next week, I want to see how price will react. All right, if we definitely see a rejection, then definitely are going to see price push to the upside, and that is going to even influence me to restructure my decision on AUDUSD, because at the end of the day, AUDUSD and NZDUSD move in the same line. All right, yes. So but looking at the NZD is really giving us a clear indication that price is setting up the stage for a bullish run. All right, because look at what happened here. This low was used to clear up this liquidity here. All right, and once this low was used to clear up this liquidity, the same low was used to clear up all this liquidity here, breaking what market structures to the upside. All right, yeah, and now price is what back into the zone. So I'll take this as my order block. I'll take this as my order block. And looking at how price is reacting here, price is really setting up the stage for a bullish environment. But let's see what happens going into next week. Yeah, but let's go to the 1 week time frame too and see what is happening here. So this is that. So going into next week, I want to see how price will react basically in the zone. All right, yeah, because from the way things, I'm seeing things on NZDUSD, it's really giving us a bullish signal, right? It's giving me a bullish signal. So going into next week, I'll be very reluctant to see what happens, right? Yeah, so whatever happens, I'm going to give you an update on my Telegram channel. So if you're not part of my Telegram channel, just look through the description box below. The link is there. Hit on the link and become part of the Flax Forex Telegram community. So on a 4-hour time frame, this candle is going to be my focus. Yes, I'll see how price will react. Definitely, if price breaks below this candle or down close candle we are seeing here, we're going to see price continuing to the downside. But if it doesn't, all right, if it doesn't, then we are going to see this happening. All right, we are going to see this happening to the upside. Definitely we are going to see this happening. So that is just that for NZDUSD. All right, yeah, so I want to see how price will react. If price comes in and respects this down close we are seeing here, then definitely price will push up, clearing all these buy side liquidity we are seeing here. If it breaks this low too, then definitely we are going to see price continuing pushing to the upside. All right, yeah, so that is my expectation on NZDUSD going into next week. Let's look at what is happening on GBPUSD. Let's look at what is happening on GBPUSD. Let's quickly look at what is happening. So for GBPUSD, last Friday's price action failed to break this low, and we've seen a huge rejection to the upside. So going into next week, I will also be very observant. All right, yes, this is even perfect where price is really good, very interesting. If we respect this low, then definitely you're going to see a push up. But if we see a break above this low again, then definitely we are going to see this happening. All right, definitely we are going to see this happening. We are really going to see this happening if price breaks this zone, then definitely you are going to see this happen. So going into next week, that will be my plan for GBPUSD. So I'm going to observe how price will react within this area, then definitely I'm going to take a decision from there. Yeah, so that is just that for GBPUSD. Let's look at what is happening on EURUSD. Let's look at what is happening EURUSD here. So for EURUSD to, I think we are seeing something similar as compared to GBPUSD. Yeah, we are seeing something similar as compared to GBPUSD. So let's look at what is happening on the lower time frame. All right, yes, let's look at what is happening lower time frame. So lower time frame to this is what is happening. All right, yes, so I'm gonna be very observant to see how price will react within this area. All right, I'll be very observant to see how price will react within this area, because this low has already been taken. Let's go back to GBPUSD and see. Let's go back to GBPUSD because I'm noticing that. Okay, that's fine. Let's get back. Let's get back. Yes, so definitely this is going to be how I'll observe EURUSD. I want to see price reaction, because definitely we are going to see a pullback, right? Definitely we see a pullback. Then you see if price will respect this bearish candle we are seeing here, or is going to violate it. If it violates it, my next zone is going to be here. All right, my next zone is going to be here. Because look at what happened. Price got here for the first time, it moved, broke the structure, it got here again, failed to break this low, it moved up, clearing this liquidity we are seeing here. All right, it came back to the zone, and you've seen the price rejecting it. All right, yes, you've seen price rejecting it, and so it makes this area a very strong zone. All right, it makes this area very strong and a critical zone for me. And so going into next week, I would want to see how price will react within this zone. If it respects this, I'm going to look for buy opportunities. If it violates this, then I'm going to look for selling opportunities on EURUSD. Similar thing to on GBPUSD. Yeah, so that is just that. Let's look at what is happening on USDCAD. Let's look at what is happening USDCAD. All right, yeah, let's look at what is happening USDCAD. So for USDCAD, I'm bearish. Yes, I'm bearish on USDCAD because price just tapped into this other block we are seeing here, and we saw a quick rejection. So I'm expecting to see price push down to fill up this liquidity. All right, we are seeing a very huge liquidity void here. So once we've seen price reject off from a bearish order block, then you are going to, I'm expecting to see price tap into this liquidity and use it to fill this liquidity void we are seeing here. But let's shift to the lower time frame and see what is happening lower time frame. Let's quickly shift. Yes, so that is that on the lower time frame. That is that on the lower time frame. So going into next week, I will see how price will react. All right, I'll see how price will react. So definitely, if price is able to break the zone, then definitely this liquidity void we are seeing here is going to be filled. Yes, this liquidity void here we are going to be filled. It's going to be filled. Because already you've seen a shift. You've seen a shift in structure here, or you can even decide to use this one as your shift in market structure. All right, you've seen a shift in market structure here, and so definitely price is setting up the stage for a reversal to the downside. Price is setting up a stage for a reversal to the downside. Yeah, so going into next week, I want to see how price will react. All right, so if I should move to the lower time frame, if I should move the lower time frame, I'm going to use the zone. So I should move to the lower time frame. Yes, if I should move to the lower time, this zone is going to be where I will be looking for sell entry. That is if I should enter on the lower time frame. All right, yeah, so definitely we are going to see a pullback to the zone, then we see a push to the downside. So yeah, definitely I will take my entry on the 1 hour time frame, and so this is how I'm going to enter. This is how I'm going to enter on the 1 hour time frame. This is how I'm going to enter on the 1 hour time frame. Yes, so this zone, if I'm to enter here, this area is going to be my first take profit. This area is going to be my first take profit, and then I'll look for my second take profit lower. All right, yes, so my second take profit is going to be within this zone. All right, yeah, it's going to be a swing trade if whatever I'm expecting pans out. Yeah, so that is just that for USDCAD. That is just that for USDCAD. Let's see what is happening on Nasdaq. Let's see what is happening on Nasdaq. Let's see what is happening on Nasdaq. So I've already made you aware that, I've already informed you that for Nasdaq, if the dollar index is poised to move to the upside, be looking for sell opportunities on the Nasdaq. If the dollar index is poised to move to the downside, be looking for buy opportunities on Nasdaq. But at the moment, we haven't really seen a change in structure on Nasdaq. All right, price is still breaking lows, respecting highs. That means we are still in a bearish order flow on Nasdaq. And so until I see price break this low, my bearishness for Nasdaq is going to hold. All right, but at the moment, look at what is at the moment. Price is stuck within this range. Price is really stuck within this range. Yeah, price is stuck within this range. So going into next week, I'll observe Nasdaq to see how price will react within this range. If it breaks above this range, I'll start looking for buy opportunities. If it breaks below this range, I'll start looking for selling opportunities. All right, yeah, so that is my plan for Nasdaq going into next week. Yeah, so that is just that. I hope you've really learned a lot in this short weekly forecast that I've brought to you. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button and then smash the notification bell. All right, I will start posting educational content very soon, because we are heading towards the summer holidays. And with the summer holidays, I don't really actively trade on the Forex market. I don't actively trade on the Forex market. All right, that is the time I reflect on whatever concept I know, try to rebuild it, learn new things, and refresh my knowledge so far as trading is concerned. All right, so it's within that period that I'll be posting educational content. All right, yeah, within that period I'll post educational content. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and then smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you are going to get notified. And if you haven't joined my Telegram community, to check the link in the description box below. The link is there. Click on it and be part of my Telegram community. All right, yeah, so I wish you all a happy new month. I wish you a happy new week. I wish you all good luck and good trade. I'll come your way again another time.